Listen, Adrian, you recently had an alpha. Can you tell us more about what you learned from there?
Well, okay, so we've just finished one of our alphas now, and what's cool is we're working with our players, so their players really interact with us. It's like they're in this new virtual space with us, like they're part of the dev team. So they can point to things, show us interactions, things they like, what we want us to change, and that kind of stuff. And it's pretty awesome. It's been really good.
And some of the fruits of that learning, I'm sure, will be applied in a beta?
The beta, which you can register for today. Right now, you can register for the beta, which will take place on the 28th of June. So come play with the devs and gesticulate.
Register now and gesticulate with the devs. Thank you so much, Adrian. Enjoy the rest of E3.
Indeed, have a great show.
Wonderful. About 30 minutes to go until the big show. I want to check in with our boy Justin, though. Justin, what's good?
How's it going, everybody? Where's my camera? There's my camera. How you guys doing? So if you're just joining us, you are watching Ubisoft Live. We are here in the back lot behind the Orpheum Theater getting ready for the main show. Now, if you want to join the conversation, use hashtag UBE3. Now, if you are joining us on social, in the forums, on Facebook, you're probably seeing a lot of our brand accounts, Far Cry, Ubisoft, Space Junkies even. But behind all of those accounts are some amazing people. These are the community managers that you're actually talking with every day. So Zach and I actually traveled to Newcastle in the United Kingdom and in Cary in North Carolina to meet the community managers, to learn more about what they do.
Alrighty, everybody. This is Blake from the Broken Controller Show. We're going to go ahead and get started here in just a little bit. This is going to be E3's Ubisoft. It's going to be Ubisoft's little deal here. I'm kind of excited about it. I think they're going to have a lot of good things going on here. So this is part of the pre-show that's going on right now. Oh, sorry about that. Part of the pre-show that's going on right now. So I'll just go ahead and turn it over to those guys and let you enjoy. And the conference should start right at 4 o'clock. So everybody just, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to them. Everybody enjoy.
One of our Just Dance squad members, Tara, she does so much on her own to really nurture our community. She's just out there cultivating and making it happen.
Clive Lewis, we joke around in the Ghost Recon community that he's a bot because he is in every Ghost Recon stream and most probably a moderator of that channel. He's just the most friendly, wanting to help guy that you will ever meet.
Tokyo Joe is a guy who creates models based on his favorite games. I've always forwarded it to the dev team. They know exactly who he is and what an amazing job he does.
It's inspiring to really see one person what they can do for the greater good of the community. You know, they understand what it really means to be part of a community and add to it. They're there to give whatever they can to make it the best place that it can be. A place that people want to be a part of.
I love the fact that we have the Star Player program, and it's a way that we can kind of give back to them a little bit and let them know, we see you, we see what you're doing, and we love it.
I feel 100% confident saying that Star Player program is everything. That's the only reason I'm here. I was a Star Player. I made my way through Star Players to be in this position. Star Players is an opportunity to show those pillars of community a little something special for all that they do for Ubisoft and our brands.
Ubisoft? What the?
Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
You got an email.
You got mail?
We've got a little email for you about that.
What email is it? Oh god.
Oh,
Oh, are you serious? I'm starting to. Oh my god!
Okay, chat. Ubisoft would like to invite you to join us as a Star Player at E3.
We're sure you can't wait to get your bean hands on some sweet Californian chicken tendies. How do they know?
This calls for some hype.
This is so fucking cool! I can't believe this is happening!
This is so much more than just some fun to be had. Ubisoft, thank you. Thank you.
E-freaking-3, dude.
I'm shaking. Look at this. Thank you.
Freaking hype. Thank you guys.
We going to E3. We going to E3.
And here they are! The 2018 Ubisoft Star Player Players, what up? And the community managers who brought them. Vince, Alan, how we feeling?
We're feeling amazing. It's good, beautiful day, beautiful energy. Like all this, don't cry on me.
I'm not doing
no. So all this energy up here is amazing. Thanks so much for having us.
The family has grown, I would say. The Star Player family has been a thing for the last few years. Talk to us a little bit about the evolution of it.
So the Star Player family actually started in 2015, and today alone, you can tell we've been growing bigger and more global because we have 13 different countries represented behind us today.
Represented!
Wow. Beautiful.
It's awesome, and we have people of all different ages, so.
That's amazing. And in the video, I saw there were artists, streamers, cosplayers, but what does it take to be a Star Player if you have to answer this question?
So, we get that question a lot. How can I become a Star Player? And the easy answer is there's no magical formula to becoming a Star Player. There's no criteria that you have to check off. We take people from all corners of our communities. We've got forum moderators here. We've got Reddit moderators here. We've got community channel admins. We've got guys who built wikis from the ground up on their own.
Amazing.
But there's so many different ways you can get involved in our communities.
I love it.
Basically, what we're looking for are people who are dedicated to making our communities, Ubisoft communities, the place that is the most welcoming, most supportive, and just most fun place to play video games. And each and every single one of these people around me in orange t-shirts, they make Ubisoft communities a better place. And that's why they're Star Players.
I love it. And if I may say, I mean, it's obviously this is a very special moment. It's awesome to have all of you here. But the people who are here, I mean, the family is big. And Star Players of the past, I saw this morning a tweet from DB Division, so I'm getting a little emotional too. he was talking about the fact that, everyone works their asses off here at E3. It's busy. Sometimes we get a little hungry. We get a little dehydrated. We don't necessarily think about taking care of ourselves. And DB was speaking to the Star Players of this year and saying, look out for each other, be kind, make sure we have some food for each other, make sure everyone's up, the energy's good, a lot to see and do. We're getting close to the show. Guys, enjoy the experience. It is going to be so much fun, and we are so honored to have you here. Thank you so much.
All right, let's check in with Leon and Madison for the Golden Ticket competition. How's it going, Leon, Madison?
Well, there's definitely dancing going on here. They're really fighting hard to win that VIP ticket, right?
That's right. They're competing for a chance to win the Golden Ticket seat at our conference and a fast pass to the Ubisoft booth at the LACC. But to do it, they'll have to make it to the top 4 from the 10 that they currently are right now. The final will be streamed right before the conference, so in about 22 minutes and 50 seconds, if I'm not mistaken.
That is very, very precise of you, Indian. So in 20 minutes, we'll start the conference. Until then, hashtag UBE3 for all your social media interactions. But now first.
And first, back to the next round of Top 10 gameplay.
Yes.
Roll the video. Number 6. Macy J with the long shot from downtown.
I got it! I got it! I've been trying that forever! That's the spawn peak counter all the way down to Skylight, baby. That's the Skylight spawn peak counter. I've been trying that for weeks, chat. For weeks. Let me just show you where I'm shooting. For those that don't understand what just happened, let me show. You see this wall? Those are my bullet holes right there. Where's this Cav? It has to be Cav. He plays Cav every time, right? Watch this, watch this. Boom! Look at him! He's dead.
Coming in at number 5, outnumbered but never outdone. Natalie Always 21 is one unstoppable peacekeeper.
Number 4. An important life lesson from I Was Cuddles. Always bring a knife to a helicopter fight.
So I'm here with
senior producer on The Division 2, Christian Pana. Congratulations on the announcement yesterday. Well, I should say, you know, the first real look at The Division 2. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. It's super exciting for us to be here. I think there are two magical moments in the game development. One is when you get to reveal the game for the first time, and the second one when we launch in March 15, 2019.
Cool, okay. So there are teams all around the world who are watching the show. They're up late. They've been working, you know, they wish they could be here. Do you have a message for all the teams who are watching at home?
Yes, I want to say thank you everybody working on the family of The Division. Thank you all for your hard work. Thank you to the star players that are here with us today and our community making this game awesome. Thank you very much.
Amazing. So we're obviously going to see the Division 2 in the conference today. And also don't forget to stay tuned after the conference for an exclusive deep dive, 30 minutes on the Division 2, right back here in the back lot in our fan zone. You know what, Kim? Our next segment is about game development. You're the resident game dev on our pre-show hosting team. Why don't you want to introduce this video?
I would love to.
Okay,
so I'm a developer. Oh, you guys have a great time.
All right, let's
I'm
get
a
ready for the
developer at
show.
Ubisoft San Francisco, and tabletop gaming is something that's a running theme throughout so many Ubisoft studios around the world. From prototyping game designs to just plain old fun, let's take a look at how some Ubisoft developers share their love of tabletop gaming.
Even the open world has some sort of rules, right? Hopefully. So you'll need someone to enforce those rules for you. And that's me. I've been playing board games since I was very young, and it was actually board games that got me into game design, which then brought me to programming.
I remember I was playing with my sister and my parents to board games, even when I was a child. So I suppose I played all my life.
I run 2 games of Dungeons & Dragons. One is Planescape, and the other one is a homebrew world. And I've poured a lot of time into this. I made like entire world maps, random encounter tables. So I made this map in Hexographer in my spare time. And I just started with, like, first of all, from people's backstories. I'm a grumpy old dwarf. All right, cool, you're over here. And you know what? There was a demon war, and they all come up from the north, up here in this nice, cheery place called the Abyss.
But there are a lot of similarities. I mean, card games tend to be all about the mechanics, and I love mechanics. It's a big part of what we do as gameplay programmers, so there's a very natural overlap there.
I think it's very important when you're a gameplay programmer to have also another experience of game. They can be like a board game or card game, because if you do only programming, you kind of lose what it's really like. But if you're yourself a player, you can really, when you implement something, you can say, okay, as a player, I know this will be fun.
You know, I play board games with my coworkers, and learning how they think and how we work together when we play is a great way to do better features when I do programming. Because if I know how we think and how more other people think, it's easier to work around and make great features that are accessible for everyone.
Scratch that,
No.
just to get Chicago.
But I'm thinking I play my role differently.
It's in the rulebook, it's
Yeah.
the rule. It's fine.
Features like, for example, crafting, resource management, how can they play out? They can be prototyped through paper prototyping and board game mechanics, and then translate very easily into a video game setting and a UI.
I'm currently doing a lot of prototyping, a lot of discovery, and we don't have anything set in code yet, but we have a ton of ideas. Let's bust out the index cards and my collection of figurines and all of my dice and create sort of like board game representations of the experiences we want to create. And then when I came to talk to the programmer, said, play this thing, what do you think? Oh, that's cool. Okay, when you get to do that and just communicate in that way with somebody, it's really refreshing because everyone's just on the same page and they were having fun, I was having fun. And I think that's the game designer. We aren't there to tell you, you must follow the story. We're here to say, here's the thing, what you're gonna do.
And here we are now, joined with friends and family from Rainbow Six Siege. Community developer Craig Robinson, better known to the world as It's Epi. And then over here, Alex or Zoronic. And I think we're going to go with the fact that you are you were part of the Ubisoft star player family. still are. Last year you were here, smiling, shining. You are a former pro player with Rainbow Six. You are an analyst, and obviously that beard is a thing of beauty as well. Anything I missed?
No, thank you. I think that's spot on, yeah. Cheers.
Feeling good? Good. Now, your involvement with Rainbow Six has obviously been for a while, but things done changed. I'm going to say about 5 months ago or so with the Six Invitational. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I was lucky enough to be analyst on the second Six Invitational we had, which was amazing. It's been twice as big as the first one, and pretty much just everything is growing bigger and bigger.
So let's just take a step back for those of us who don't know what the Invitationals are. Craig, can you tell us a little more about what the Pro League Finals are exactly?
Absolutely. So every 6 months we have an event where we bring the best teams in the world to one city for a LAN final, and they kind of duke it out over the course of a weekend to figure out who the best team in the world really is.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, it was Atlantic City for the Season 7 finals, and I want to take a look at the grand finale. And we had Pentasports, and we had Team Liquid, and we had a bit of a rough start in match 1. Let's check this out. Map 1, excuse me.
Yeah, Penta, this dominant team out of Europe that's just notorious for winning almost everything. They've won half of every Pro League finals we've had so far. So I think everyone was kind of expecting them to take everything.
Yeah, and what are we looking at in this clip right here?
Penta's on the orange side and Liquid on the blue, and Penta's just about to take first map 5-1, which is something we don't see often.
Why do we not really see that too often at that level of play?
Teams are just getting so close that it's not something common, and when it happens, it's normally the team getting the lead early on that just wins everything, because momentum means everything.
So after this first map was played out, it was pretty much expected that Penta was going to run away with it and take the win?
Yeah, definitely, but it didn't look like Liquid lost their mentality, as we'll see later.
Well, we'll see in map 2, the underdog Team Liquid will catch up to Pentasports. So why don't we see how they did in map 2? Roll the clip.
Kill. Goga going in for the quick plant on the thermite. Jonas holding off for any other rotations. And will this go down? Yes, it will. Sexy Cake though will drop 1, 2, 1 though. A flurry for Liquid as Goga gets 1. Sick with 1 more. They're on fire. Pengu, last man alive here. He's got a clutch as he's done it before. So he's waiting. He spots the one player. Zig is somehow still alive, but he gets shot from the side. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Liquid, they survive. And we'll see a third map. The revenge from last year. Liquid almost going down. They bring it back in. The energy on this team is absolutely insane.
So after that second map, we had a really close matchup between Liquid and Penta, and we were headed to our third and final map where we were going to figure out who the best team in the world is. Let's roll that. So, Alex, in this map, what's happening? What are we looking at with Liquid versus Penta?
Well, after a map and a half, it seems like Liquid finally found their old style of playing, which is the Brazilian way. It's brute forcing, just powering their way through. Penta has this called EV Plus game style, which comes from poker and chess, where you always take the right choice, so to say. They'll go with the option that is more likely to win, and Liquid just brute forces through that.
What does that mean, the right choice?
If you have 2 options, one is a 80%, one is a 60%, they will always go with the 80%, but that makes them predictable in some way. You're playing up against a harder, I guess a harder strat if you choose to brute force through that, but they made it work.
So what Team Liquid was doing was leaving certain avenues of approach open and vulnerable on purpose.
Yeah, they were basically baiting them into taking these choices, right?
Absolutely, and Team Liquid won the finals. They won the whole thing. What does that mean for these players, but also the Latin American community?
I think, as you can see on screen, it means about the world to them. Sick, letting a little cheer go there, and it's not just for the Brazilian community of the Latin America. It's for everyone in Siege. It was huge.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, as you said, two tears being shed. And then he walks over to Penta before he's even had time to dry his eyes and congratulate them on their win.
I love that.
What can you tell us about the amount of respect that these two teams have for each other?
Well, it's beautiful. They take 30 seconds to celebrate, and then the next thing in mind is to go over and shake the hands of the teams that just lost.
That's a really nice visual. But as we move things forward, obviously, with Rainbow Six Siege, it's always in motion. There's always something happening. There's always changes, improvements. What are we expecting now as we shift closer to the next season and all the changes that are coming?
Well, with the pick and ban coming, teams are going to have to change the whole way they play. It's going to be much more adaptable, like mid-round. and the way strats are built is gonna change in the favor of the dynamic teams as well.
And I think it's really going to be, it's a really exciting time for the Siege dev team because as our game director said, it's going to put the creativity back in the players' hands.
That's awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of E3. I know you have a lot going on. And so
I think we got some gameplay.
More gameplay.
And you know what? We might just see a little bit more Rainbow Six Siege.
Roll the top 3.
Number 3.
Come here. Come here. I got a present for you. Get down.
I have no clue where you are.
Get down. Get down again. Come on.
The gasoline is just like
the name come on.
For that Twitch account.
Go.
So you should go into
See, there we go.
Our number 2 clip proves that gold is gold, no matter what. Oh! Nailed it!
Number 1. To see why this is our top clip, keep an eye on the clock and ammunition's health.
Seconds remaining. 4 last operator standing. 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh my god!
Holy
shit!
Christ.
1 HP! I had 1 HP! She fucking ran from me! Oh my god!
You have 1 HP?
Ah, I had 1 HP that whole time. After I fought like the 3rd person. Fuck, dude.
That was amazing! Ammunition killed it.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
No health. Inside of 10 minutes, as a matter of fact, 8 minutes to go until the big show. If you are tweeting, if you're doing anything on the social and you're talking about Ubisoft, please use the hashtag UBE3, and that way we can see it all and
harvest all of the content
good.
and tweets.
I got this thing handed to me while we were in that top 3. I don't know exactly what it is. It is addressed to Yes Guillemate.
Oh, is that like a terribly butchered version
I'm
of Guillemot?
gonna go ahead and assume it's for Eve, and I'm also gonna assume that's why it was handed to me.
That's the process
I will be the buffer in this instance.
Yeah.
And it says it's from H. Drubman Jr.
Oh,
Any ideas?
Listen, I don't want to have anything to do with this.
I wanna see
it
it.
sounds real sketch. But let's check
you
it
want
out.
to see it? Let's check it out.
Hey there, amigos. Yep, that's right. It's me, your boy, Herc. I just want to take a minute to speak directly to you, Ubisoft. Especially you, Mr. E.S. Guillemate. Pretty sure I pronounced that right. Listen, I've been hearing non-stop about this dang old Discovery tour, and it got me thinking, man, Hope County needs to get in on this action. You hear me? Come on, man, let me show you around. I've been doing all kinds of corporate research, and I'm telling you, Hope County is the place to discover. I mean, look at all the stuff we got. Historical figures, we got them. Sports is culture. We got fine athletes in Hope County. I mean, no one's made it to the big leagues yet, though. And something from this guy, Peter, who keeps on sending me letters that are not of encouragement. Heck, we got Boomer here. I hear the internet loves good boys. We got fun for the whole family. Come to our annual Testicle Festival and eat a bunch of balls with your kids. Come down to one of our beautiful, serene rivers. Oh my God! What is that? We got organic farm, nature trails, gentrification, family cookout, animals doing it. Iconic architecture, immersive experiences, recycling 2.0, motherfucking freedom. Like I told you, ES, Hope County is a real Neapolitan center, man. And check this out, ES, we even got a mountain with your name on it. So there you have it, man. Hope County Discovery Tour. Boom! Cash in the bank, baby. What do you say? Oh, dang, my wheels! Not my wheels! Oh, cougars! Oh, it's biting my face! It's on my back! It's on my nuts! Oh, he's leaving. So you have your people call my people, and we'll figure that. Oh, shit! He's coming back! Okay, I think he's gone. Oh, I landed on my keys.
Oh, declined?
Oh man, no. This is not a thing, you guys. Listen.
Look good to me. I don't know.
No, I work on Far Cry. Listen, Hope County Discovery Tour is not a thing. Not a thing. Okay,
right.
Highly doubtful. Erroneous headlines is what it is.
All right, what is happening right now? The grand final of the Golden Ticket competition right over here. Leon.
Yes. We started out with 250 eager players. We went down to 10, and now these 4 wonderful people next to me are going to fight for their right to party, to come into our conference, and for the ultimate bragging rights. Are you guys ready for the ultimate battle?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, but before we do, let's talk a little bit more about the game. Madison, Matt.
Thanks, Leon. I'm here with Matt Woomer, one of the founders and creators of Brawlhalla. How's it going, Matt?
It's going great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Could you tell us a little bit more about what our finalists will be playing today?
For sure. They're playing Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is short for the Grand Tournament of Valhalla. Valhalla is the Viking warrior heaven. But the Valkyries haven't just brought Vikings. They brought ninjas, they brought pirates, they brought monsters, they brought aliens. So there's tons of characters for your players to choose from.
That sounds awesome. So all the great warriors are there.
All the great warriors of the ages.
Fantastic. So do you have any advice for our players?
For sure. You want to use the B attack. You want to build up damage. You're going to get 2 points for each knockout you do. You have 2 minutes. At the end of 2 minutes, whoever has the most points gets the golden ticket.
That sounds fantastic. Well, let's head on over there and get this final started.
Indeed. All right, are you guys really ready? No. People, make some noise for this finale. Are you ready? Woo! All right, I would say press the button. And then countdown. Dun, dun, dun. The anticipation is real. 3, 2, 1, brawl!
All right, we've got 4 good characters here. We've got Ada. Ada has a spear and she has blasters. Really quick character, good for getting in close. We have Ember. Ember is a warrior from the forest. She's an elf and she has guitars and she also has a bow and arrow. Very dangerous for the wolf character as well. Nash is our caveman. Caveman has a hammer, he has a spear, and he has some heavy, strong attacks. And finally, we've got Azuri, the cat lady. The cat woman has guitars, and she also has a sword, and she'll also be moving in for quick attacks. Now we look here, and some characters have, there we already got a kill. We've got, another kill. Wow, they're racking them up quick here. You can fight unarmed, and that's fine, but what you really want to do is see these weapons, these weapons that are falling from the sky. When you pick them up, you're going to get one of your 2 main weapons, and there we go. They have figured out the weapon system and are doing really well. Ember is going in and mixing it up. She is really in the middle of everything. Nash is kind of backing off, letting the battle come to him. And that worked out for him with a hard ground pound. It's 4-4 with under a minute left. We have anybody can get into this. Ada can get in with a nice double kill. Azuri can get back in with just a single kill. It's tied up at the top. It's mixing it up right there in the middle. Wow, there's 30 seconds left. Ember's got a weapon. She's right there in the middle. She's holding on to that lead. She's picked it up. She's got 6 points. Somebody needs to step up. We're under 30 seconds. Nash is moving in hard. We need to close it out. You guys need to move in. You got to take it away from Ember. She's doing well. Azuri's got the ground pound. She's coming in for it. She's going to try and make her move right now. She's looking for the hit. Looking for the hit. Is she going to find it? 10, 8, 6, 5. 6-6. We are tied up. 3, 2, 1. It is tied. Luckily, this game comes standard with a tiebreaker. They're both top characters are at deep red. They're going in hard.
Decide a winner.
Anything happens. Anything can go.
We have to pick. And the winner is. All right. Here you go. Golden ticket. Ultimate Gaming backpack. Let's go. Let's go.
Enjoy the conference.
Inside of 30 seconds to go. We're right here.
That was intense.
We're here.
Here we go. Wrapping up 20 seconds to go. Lots of love to all the teams, all the people here in the fan zone, in the theater. Show's about to begin. Hashtag UBE3. Lots of love from everyone here.
All the love.
And don't forget the post show. After the main show, we have exclusive gameplay from the Division 2. You definitely don't want to miss this.
Enjoy the show.
Have fun.
Thank you for joining us here in the theater and on online at home. We cannot wait to show you what we have today, and I can promise you it's more interesting than a keychain. Oh. Too soon, maybe? Too soon? I don't know, up in the balcony, are you guys ready? Yes!
Down on the main floor, are you guys ready?
Let's go, players! All right, everybody at home, are you ready? Yes. We're just gonna assume that they're ready.
Well, if you're ready for the biggest
Big
show
show?
in gaming, then let's start the show.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
hear me?
Roger, Uma.
Half the crew is dead drunk in my sickbay after eating your miraculous space chili. Any thoughts?
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy and invigorating.
Captain to crew, dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. El Space Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige, bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuits.
Keep laughing, fools. The key ingredient to good cooking is love.
What? Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat.
Main engines are cursed. Nox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off!
Lock down the bacon. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now! Brace yourselves! Gods protect us.
Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game full of wonder, emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest to discover the location and the mystery behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But Dakini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious young Jade. And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gada. We've got 2 other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen. Thank you. Thank you for them.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
In BGE2, you are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy near the end of the 24th century.
Yep.
At this year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo, offering a first look at our major location the sacred city of Ganesha. Now, let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay footage.
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops. But it's also a darker underworld, rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Our game is an action-adventure RPG that you can play alone or with your friends in co-op. From the intimate interior of a hidden temple to the very edge of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of this
seamlessly. What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building with our fans. Yeah, let's go.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never been done before through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here, to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Thank you. I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks Guillaume, and thanks to Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me. And it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's going to go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So, when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So, whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live. As of now, someone's at my office pushing the button, very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Hit Record's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
Me too.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BGE Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks, everyone. Have a great E3.
Thank you!
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us every single day. The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the millions of people playing our game every single day over the past 2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players. Yes, thank you. I wish I could hug every single one of you, but I don't know if my arms are big enough to hug every single one of you. That would take a long time as well. As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps that is all free in-game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can play Operation Parabellum, which is playable right now. And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action. And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The 6th major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November. Yeah, Brazil. And then the 6th Invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six, taking place in Montreal in February 2019. Yeah. So whether you're a player or just a fan of esports, there really is no better time to get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado, here's the first look at Another Mindset.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because it brought Siege to me.
I've been doing this for what, since year 1, season 1, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back.
Eu recebi sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, riso de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
Trials is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm Antti Ilvessuo, Creative Director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger than ever. Sorry about that. Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been a pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
You made a mess. Well, thank you, Auntie, and hello, everyone. I see OTHD down the front. I see you. I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult. But I soon realized that a number of players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now, before I go on, Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now. All right, well, 5 years ago, I was a star player just like them. But when Redlinks began work on Trials Rising, they approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite, up there, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years. Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you want to get involved, register online at trialsgame.com for a closed beta happening later this year.
Good.
That's it.
Let's go.
Hey. What? We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes. You're right. Trials Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch. If you are E3, come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
Let's go.
Thank you, everyone.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2. On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City. The infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle. Under constant threat from dangerous factions, civilians are trying to rebuild. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything.
Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad.
Quiet, you. I said no more talking.
The rules are not subject to negotiation.
Shut up!
Defy the rules, and there will be consequences.
Let's go. Come on.
Examples will be made.
On your knees. Keep still.
You are the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country. If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save a dying nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In The Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment. As you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills. Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge. Raids are coming to The Division 2. We learned a lot. We learned a lot from working on the first game. And with The Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates. Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1. We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone. Where's my Division team? Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done. Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of The Division. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced for the first time and released the game. It was incredible. So, as a team, I just wanted to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you. So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our composer, and the band Critical Hits. So please enjoy. Thank you.
Changed your entrance, so my
Changes
apologies.
every day, every second it changes.
was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore. We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game. As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve. It was dog eat dog. We became kings, queens, lords, and masters of our own new worlds. Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain. Well, we thought we were. In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves. And wolves hunt in packs.
In the world of Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate games sailing the seas. But there are no heroes. Hello, my name is Justin Farron, Creative Director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past year, my team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna steal every last fucking coin. First, you need a target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down. Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes, presented to you by Taljeed, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes in factions, weather, and the trade routes themselves. Today, Taljeed reveals favorable winds. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition. And now I'm proud to share with you the essence of Skull and Bones, a shared world where every player encounter matters. Will you fight or will you ally? This is what we call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates, let's head to the hideout and have a great E3.
Your hunt for the convoy starts here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands. This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard, you choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch.
So, what's it gonna be?
Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead. Demi cannons are slow loading, but deadly at short range. Rockets are blazing fast and deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded, let's head out. The winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to rob, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
Wreck sighted, Captain!
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirates' arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards!
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see it through our guys.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plot the optimal course for an intercept. Rigging your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.
Captain, there she is! Fire as she bangs!
Ready to be boarded.
Show no mercy!
What was theirs is now ours! Captain, we've got what we need! Let's get out of here!
Sail! Warship sighted! Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot. You need help, and you need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds. Your side forms a tight squadron, using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. The first ship goes down, breaking your formation. Turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. The Jaeger slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast, increasing the odds for a critical hit. The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer. It's up to you to land the killing blow. The battle is won. But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
To the digital space.
You're completely safe.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elijah Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Richer, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark and unsettling narrative.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness? Exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets? With Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
To escape, you must go hands-on to search for clues, solve puzzles while shifting between the perspectives of each family member, and attempt to piece together the mystery.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms, we welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller. This is Transference.
Just a sec.
What's going on? Where's Mom?
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
Okay, are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh? And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do.
Big Ben.
I've been a lousy father, huh?
Unable.
Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh? But all that is gonna change. We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work.
Reverse the process.
All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son. I love you with all of my heart.
I have waited so long for this. We will sacrifice the world of Atlas to the harvest.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Go show them what Starlink can do.
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
The more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
You must feed my legion.
Drax isn't going to stop until we end this.
I will finish this.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Laurent Melville, Creative Director on Starlink Battle for Atlas. Last year, revealed our modular Starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. We're going to take you on a journey 400 light years away from Earth to the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets, meet fascinating local factions, and forge your alliance. Upgrade your pilots, starships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place, and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
Could use a little help here. Can you hear me?
Damn it. I did.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Isn't it, Laurent?
It's amazing. Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game. And Star Fox on Super Nintendo was the first 3D game I've ever played, and I'll never forget that. And so for me, this moment is a dream come true.
And this dream was only made possible thanks to our long relationship with Nintendo. We can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch. I would like to give a special thanks to a dear friend with us in the audience today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto. Hello, how are you? So I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift. You know, it's the first prototype of the vessel that we such saw. Do you like it? Super. So thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, and thank you, Yves. For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth, where we'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try. For everyone else, Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are for honor. Indeed. Hello, I'm Roman Campos-Oyola, Creative Director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing, and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment. You've helped us enrich the experience. Thank you. But actions speak louder than words, right? In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours for free. So come, join the fight with us. But that's not all. Because building on everything that we've learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
Fire is burning, casting a shadow. People are watching, waiting for the fall. Tell them something is coming. There's blood in the water. Give them a warning. Let it all come crashing down. Burn the castle to the ground. Hang their lights, no disguise. It's our time. Let it all come down.
After the great cataclysm that brought knights, Vikings, and samurai to fight, civil war consumed China. Warriors of the Wulin factions fought each other, but failed to establish order. Amid the chaos, 4 warriors of the Wulin now march west. With a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community. A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy. You know what it is? The Castle Siege. So please, allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
Hi everyone, I'm Delphine Dosset, brand director on The Crew 2. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom to get your hands on your dream car, bike, boat, or plane and unleash your passion for motorsports all across the United States. The Crew 2 releases on June 29th, and we are very happy to announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on June 21st. But there's more. You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts. From all of us at Ivory Tower, welcome to The Crew 2.
can a child save us all? If he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaos. Tell me before you let our son go.
Where we begin does not define who we will become. Before you, I see a path. Built by friendship and family, love and loss, war and bloodshed.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it. As you write your odyssey across the mountains and the seas, remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
Thank you. I'm Jonathan Dumont, Creative Director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore, on land and sea, one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history. In this world of contrast and opportunity, this land shaped by the gods rages a battle between order and chaos. This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project. We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience. An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character. Alexios or Cassandra? And you play that character for the entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready. Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful range, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies. And for the first time, we have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo. And for you at home, here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you, have a great E3.
Such a beautiful island.
Ah, Mykonos Island, built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Misthios, that's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Misthios, our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to find Kira, who wants me to kill Diocles.
An Athenian ally.
Who's at war with Sparta.
And don't forget the bounty!
Business as usual, then.
Gods protect you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Varnavas. But they'll be too busy protecting Diocles from me.
We've been spotted! Go! I'll handle this!
Fight them for all you're worth! Ella. Mercenary, this can't be good.
chasing your own death, mercenary!
You won't escape me!
You want my head? Come and take it!
You can't defeat me!
You really should have left me alone. Varnavas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home. I'm looking for Kira.
What do you want with her?
The mercenary who bears the Eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Huh. Mercenaries.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
I'm here to kill Diocles, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of our rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And Diocles fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But Diocles is mine.
To battle then.
everyone. And thank you for joining us. And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world. Congratulations on a great show. Yeah. Good. I am an optimistic guy, and I am particularly excited about the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great history. Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. Oh, okay. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the post show. As promised, that was an amazing conference, but we're not wasting any time. We're jumping right into it. We're going to show live exclusive gameplay of The Division 2. Yeah. I have with me Matthias Carlson.
All right, everybody. Well, that was good. That was interesting. I definitely yeah. There's a lot going on there. That was better than I thought it was going to be. I can't lie. They hit it pretty much on the head there. So that was pretty good. I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of that. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I'm going to have so little money to it's gonna be insane. But as far as that goes, it looks like that's gonna wrap it up for Ubisoft. So stay tuned, because here in about 30 minutes it looks like we're gonna start with PC Gaming Show. So be sure to catch that, and after that it will be Sony at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So also be looking out for that as well. But as far as this one goes, we appreciate everybody coming in and watching. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.